So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Fernando Torres. Nicely aimed pass. Douglas Luiz. He shifted it to the flank.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
There's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Stood up well to him there. Linton. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And Gabriel.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Douglas Luiz. And it's Linton. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lucas Perry breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely pass. And he's heaved it away. Kimmich goes short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Savinho. And he's being shifted off it. Beckham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Now it's Savinho. João Pedro. Linton receives it in a good position here. He's being urged to shoot. Linton really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba. It's Kimmich. Saliba. Bastoni. And it's Fernando Torres. And it's Beckham. Looking for a runner. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Carlos Augusto. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Savinho. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Douglas Luiz. Beckham. Saliba. Played out to the left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Savinho. Beckham. Now it's Torres. Spread out to the left. Now it's Scholes. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. That's good running with the ball. Neymar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Joe Linton. And here's Joe Linton. Played out towards the right wing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Out to the left it goes. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Torres, and this is Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Douglas Luiz and Gabriel played out to the right. And it's Guimaraes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Mohamed Salah. And it's Joe Linton. Over to the left. Neymar gets into a good position.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar. Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Beckham wins the duel this time. Indonesia are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0. Kimmich, almost an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lucas Perry claims comfortably. And it's Salah. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but...
Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's corner. Kimmich with the short one. He's in a great position here. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Guimaraes. Carlos Augusto. And Neymar. Joe Linton. Now it's João Pedro. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Joe Linton. That has been slung wide. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Just eases him off the ball.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Douglas Luiz. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. Savinho. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba. Scholes. Kimmich receives it in a wide position.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance to deliver. And he's taking no chances there. Mohamed Salah! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danilo. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Neres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
To Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro.
2 added minutes has
Looking
been
wide.
indicated.
Neymar. And it's Paquetá. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Scholes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mohamed Salah is onto this. Mohamed Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Olise has it in a wide position. Camavinga. Dembele. Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away. Camavinga. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Robertson cuts out the pass. Saliba with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a lovely, delicate pass. Dembele, and no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kimmich, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Camavinga. France looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Olise! Goal, France! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
But pour l'équipe de France, après 28 minutes de jeu. Le numéro 11.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mohamed Salah, Scholes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé, Olise, it's Camavinga, and it's Tchouaméni, Koundé, and it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe for Olise. Beckham simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Koundé. Now it's Torres.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Camavinga, Rabiot, Koundé, and it's Tchouaméni. Rabiot, he's looking wide, played back into the centre. Dembele, Scholes, for Fernando Torres. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Beckham. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Scholes. Cross from Scholes. Koundé gets it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neither. And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hernandez, and it's Rabiot. Oh, good spread. That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson, and he's intervened well there. Over to the other side, and it's Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Mohamed Salah, looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rabiot and Koundé. Hernandez pressing high and with purpose. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Indonesia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pass is just off target. Camavinga, Rabiot, and it's Rabiot. France looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Koundé, and it's Camavinga. Dembele. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Torres. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And Koundé. Olise. Camavinga. Here's Tchouaméni. Out to the left it goes. And it's Dembele. And Hernandez. Over to the left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? Scholes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And it's Rabiot. Tchouaméni. This looks promising. That's a good ball out wide. Here's a sharp little ball here. Played in. Dembele! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. Robertson. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that's an excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dembele. Camavinga. Hernandez. Plays the return pass. And it's Dembele. Driving forward. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Tchouaméni. Dembele. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.